All right, the next piece of news that really got my eye, which I was seriously surprised. It's like a black swan event. This is one of those rare events where you just don't believe. And I would say that this is not a normal happening. This is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. So that is why I just thought I'd share with you. This lady, she gave her check to Emirates Islamic Bank, the healthcare city branch, in July of 2016 as a security check for the loan that she has taken. And to her shock and surprise, the check was encashed, and the money, whatever money she had in her account, it was cleaned out. So the reason why it's surprising is because the check is given to a bank, and obviously the bank should keep it secure. So how did it go from the bank outside to this, third party, and they encashed it? So that's a big mystery. So I just thought that I'd share this particular news with you. I did check with one of my friends who works in a bank, and he works for Emirates Islamic Bank. He said, Loy, we can't wrap around our heads as to how this happened. It's like not possible because, it's not only the bank's reputation that is at stake. I mean, it shows a massive loophole in the security system. So he said everyone's just, focused into finding how did this check actually go. And yes, heads would roll if they did find who's the one at fault. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think this was an inside job, or do you think this was one of rare fraud cases, or do you just feel that this is the story that is happening, only this one has been brought out in the open? So I thought I'd share this with you, and would definitely like to hear your views. Sticking on more with the local news, this one was an office boy turned businessman trapped in the UAE in debt. He's an Indian expat. He got totally paralyzed. He got a stroke. One side of his body was not moving. His right side of the body paralyzed. Incurred a 1.5 million dirhams debt. It's pretty shocking. How do you even rack up 1.5 million dirhams? So that's roughly $408,000. That's a huge sum of money. So I don't know what he must have done or invested in, but as per this report, it seems that he had a misunderstanding with his partner. I assume that's a local Arab Emirati, and because of which they put a court case on him. And the company's sponsor, who is an Emirati, he has refused to help him. He has refused to withdraw the case, the legal case, and because of which he is stuck. See, the point I'm trying to make here is this is one of the risks of doing business in the Middle East, especially when you are asked without any option to have a local partner. One of the rules that never made sense to me, which was in the UAE, is you open up any business, by default, you need to have Emirati local partner, citizen of the country. And even if he doesn't invest anything, he doesn't put a single penny, not even a cent, you have to sign the dotted line and state in the paper that he is 51% owner of the company. So imagine I have 1 million. I open up this company. The UAE government rule says you need to sign up with a UAE local guy. Fine, I take him. And I'm supposed to sign the dotted line and say that he is 51% owner. Even though the government knows, the local knows, everyone knows, he has not put in any money. He's just there as a dummy because the government wants to support locals. And I'm supposed to pay him a royalty for being my partner. Then when the shit hits the ceiling, or if tomorrow he becomes selfish or greedy or manipulative, he can claim this entire company to himself and tell the other person who invested the money, the effort, everything, fuck off. This has happened many times before. But today, because of social media, the internet, and UAE not wanting its reputation to be destroyed, has opened up free zones where, you're 100% owner, but obviously you have to pay a premium. They have new laws whereby you open in particular areas. The government is the partner, but they keep it equal or something like that. I don't know the specifics of it right now, but this system that I'm talking about, this, by default having 51%, it still exists. So this, I feel this is one of those cases, and it's a shame. It's a shame. I just hope that this UAE law doesn't exist anymore, because frankly, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. So why are you asking someone who puts in all the money, effort, everything, to sign up 51% to someone else, and you claim that the government knows that the guy is not invested in anything? Then why are you signing a legal document? Why you acting as if you do not know when you actually know? So the only silver lining in the story is Indian billionaire, the richest guy in the Middle East, Yusuf Ali. He has stepped in to help this desperate family. So if any one of you is going through financial times and you're from Kerala and you're a Keralite Muslim, maybe you can approach the billionaire and hopefully you'll do some charity work. Well, there is this other guy, merchant, Indian guy. I don't know which business they run. I'll just Google search and put it. So he also helps a lot of people who are jailed and who need financial assistance. So anyway, that's one. This news, which I thought I'd just share with you. The reason I'm sharing this is because I lived in UAE so many years. I know this building. It's on Sheikh Zayed Road on the bridge. That is, the cross section between when you move from Dubai Shopping Mall towards the other area, other side. I can't even get the name. I think it's Jumeirah. Yes. So you see this building on the right hand side, Sheikh Zayed Road. It seems the building caught fire, and this is another problem in UAE. Most of the buildings, they use not the original fire cladding equipment, due to which a building, if it catches fire, the whole thing catches fire, which is why the Address Hotel did catch fire. And this was a major scandal in the new year. And at first, frankly speaking, I thought it was fireworks and I thought it was a joke. I thought someone was just trolling. But then when, everyone started talking about the fire, I was like, shit. And just the timing couldn't have been worse. Exactly in the new year, this caught fire. So that was another disaster. Sticking with the UAE local news, you have this British gentleman who went to UAE, 42-year-old, got drunk with his Vietnamese partner, as they call it, or must be one of his boom boom buddies, or could be, prostitutes, we don't know. So it seems that he got drunk. He was in Bank Street, which is famous for all the whores after 3 o'clock in the morning. The clubs close, so all the drunk people come out. So he came out, he was acting funny on the street, causing commotions. The police came and, obviously Marathi police, they're sometimes nice, Dubai police especially. So he's seeing white skin. He said, Baba, please go, please go. But this guy, British guy, thought he was in the UK. So he thought, oh, you don't know who I am as per this board. One phone call, you'll see what happens, all policemen in my pocket. So the minute he said that, the police decided to put him in a pocket, and now he has a court case with his partner. Most probably he'll be jailed, he'll be deported. Nothing very bad will happen to him. He'll have to pay some money, but he'll be permanently banned. So much for our British white-skinned brothers and sisters. Okay. Next one, I got this email asking me, Loy, have you read what is happening with Arun English High School? It seems the parents are really worried about their children's future because Arun English High School follows CBSE or Delhi-based, central-based education. And now Arun English High School has lost its rights to have that. The landlord has claimed Arun English High School. See, once again, local social power. So it's claimed from Arun English High School, and Arun English High School management said, okay, we wash our hands, take it, do what you want. Must be some very powerful family because Walkie Group is very powerful indeed. For them to say, okay, take it, means the landlord must be very influential or well-connected. So they've given it off to the landlord, and now 3,000 people are receiving the education without knowing whether it's been accredited or recognized. So if you have any update with regards to this, let me know. Read the article. I'll put the link. It really goes to show you how unpredictable and how unprofessional sometimes the environment in the Middle East can be.